Hey, what is going on, gamers? This is Squirrely. Thank you guys so much for joining me as always. Have you guys ever wanted to make a complete loadout for your favorite class that is completely based on a meme or a joke, or you just want to look so ridiculous and so silly that you don't care, you just want people to laugh and smile whenever they see you in game? Or are you on the other side where you want to be someone who looks super professional and elite and rich and you got all these fancy unusuals and expensive items in your backpack? So there's two different spectrums that you can do, but once in a while these merge together to this beautiful harmony and you get a meme that not only looks silly and looks fun, but is also expensive. And that is exactly what I'm talking about in today's video, because a long time ago, there was a hat that I wanted for the Exquisite Rack, which is unusual for the soldier. And if you guys don't know my history, I used to collect these exquisite racks. I had like 100 something of them. It was super fun to buy them and trade them and collect them, but there were certain ones that were just so rare or so hard to get, I never got my hands on them. And in this video, I'm going to tell a story about this one rack, this very special rack that I wanted to build my ultimate dream silly loadout for soldier, and I never could do it because it was never available until now. It's finally on the market. So let's talk about it. For those of you who have been around for a while, you might remember many years ago, back in 2014, we had an update known as the End of the Line update. Now that came out with a movie and some other things, but it also gave us 4 new unusuals, which were Death at Dusk, Morning Glory, Frostbite, and Molten Mallard, which I called Molten Mallard basically Burning Flames Duck, because that's what it was. It's an orbiting duck around your head with a little trail of fire and smoke and everything, but Frostbite became kind of my dream item, my dream unusual effect, because I used to wear that with White Energy, Exquisite Rack set, and the Frostbite Exquisite Rack, Golden Pan, Australian Rocket Launcher, the full out. I went as fancy as I could. That was kind of my dream set. I used to wear that and use that all the time. I absolutely loved it. It was a lot of fun. But also, on the other side, I saw this Molten Mallard, this Burning Flames Duck unusual. I said, this looks so silly and goofy, and it kind of instantly became a joke and a meme, and it was super low tier. No one really wanted it. It just didn't look good on its own. But I thought you could make some awesome sets with this, with a Burning Flames hat, or you can make a full duck loadout. And I was envisioning a silly, a meme, a duck soldier meme, going all out as far as I can think of, every single duck item, and wearing it with this hat. Now, unfortunately, it just didn't come out. Not that many were unboxed. It's hard to find it on a lot of hats, but it did come out on a couple different exquisite racks for soldiers. So it was on a MISC, which was perfect. So of course, I see the notification. I'm like, this is too good to be true. Let's see, can I buy this now finally? What's it going to go for? And I open up bp.tf. Sure enough, it's there. The Burning Flames Duck Exquisite Rack is listed, but is for 1,000 keys. And I was like, did one get unboxed or something? What happened? How did I miss this? How did this come out? You can look down here too on the suggestions for prices. It's so rare that there's no price suggestions. It's only been sold a couple times ever, and you need a lot more than that to get there. And you can see on here, it's just out of mind. No one even thinks about that it exists. There's no buy orders for it because people literally just forgot it's even out there. But this person wants 1,000 keys, and I said, did someone unbox this? What happened? So did a little bit of research. The current person who has this bought it from someone else who had it for quite a while. I believe they unboxed it or got on the Steam community market. I'm not sure, but they were the only other owner on the history, and he bought it through PayPal. So the person who sold it doesn't really look like a trader. They didn't have any PayPal rep, or they had nothing for sale, but they did have some nicer items, so they had a little bit of idea what they were doing, hopefully. But this person did exactly what I would do. If you really want an item, you got to do the research, find out who owns them, contact them, do everything you can, build a little bit of trust with them, and pay cash if you need to. And that's how you get really good deals. And I thought about adding the seller and saying, hey, what'd you get for this? And, kind of just getting some more background. But he said, you know what? To be respectful, I don't want to mess around. This person's actively selling it. I don't want to, come in and try to mess up their offer, because I guarantee you it's listed for 1,000 keys. This person bought it for a lot less, probably, I'm guessing. But that's smart. That's what you do. That's the benefit of having PayPal, having cash, having rep, having a bigger backpack, is you can get good deals because you're a trusted seller. And that's great. I'm happy to see this thing in circulation. Now, what will this hat actually sell for when it does sell? I'm curious to see myself. This person is looking for 1,000 keys, and you can see on here in the description, this is smart. I always used to do this when I listed things for sale. You want to use any chance you can to give yourself, the edge or benefit of the doubt to help people, make your item stand out and become more popular and get offers. The whole name of the game is getting offers. So they can see on here, they're being stern. They want a pure price. They're letting you know, this is a lot of keys. I want keys. So he's not looking for, low ballers or low tier people. He wants a collector or another high tier trader to grab this. And he also said, I will have this rot in my inventory for the time being if needed. So he's kind of saying, subconsciously, I don't need to sell this. I'm not a big deal if I don't sell it. I don't really care. I'm okay to just leave this in my backpack forever. So they're saying there's no urgency. They're not in a hurry, which is also smart. I used to say that as well. I would say, I'm in no hurry to sell this. Overpay, I'll consider it, but I prefer keys, but I like this item. I'm going to wear it and use it myself. And that lets people know that you're not desperate, and that will help you get better offers as well. So I'm curious to see what this sells for. I really hope that this goes for, I could see someone offering maybe 600-700 keys, but over that, unless there's another collector out there that's just dying for it and they're going to take this and just never list it for sale, big backpack might come in and swoop this for 100 keys and then it's never for sale again, ever. And maybe it pops up in 5 years for 1,500 keys. That could easily happen as well. But I have a feeling it's going to go for a mixed offer, maybe, a little bit of Bitcoin, some keys, some mixed unusuals and Australians, and it'll add up to like 1,500 keys or 1,300 keys, something like that. I could see that happening more realistically, but I cannot wait to see when this item gets priced. I'm so curious to see, because this is competing at 1,000 keys with the other god tiers, Scorching Flames, Burning Flames, some of the lower tier Halloween effects, and the silly meme duck. This burning meme duck is up there with these other hats. So we'll see where it lands. I'm really curious to see the final sale and if it ever comes up for sale and if it's going to be in circulation or if it's going to get sold once, locked away forever, and maybe I'll bid on it. Who knows where it lands. All right, gamers, well, that is going to wrap it up for me, but I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. It's kind of a very special or rare occasion to have something like this. It's a meme, but it's also rare. It's an exquisite rack. It's popular. It's extremely hard to find. There's only a couple that exist, and it's been so many years since one has been available to normal traders that it's a weird combination. It's a meme, it's silly, it's low tier, but it's high tier. So I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Will this go for 1,000 keys or anything even close to that? Because typically the Molten Mallard, the Burning Flames Duck on other hats is very, very cheap. Now on a Mist it can go for more, but this is kind of a weird combination, a weird storm of, low tier, meme, and also expensive at the same time. So that's why I want to make a video on it, and definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts, and I will keep you posted, when this gets sold, if there's a fun story that goes with it as well. But thank you guys for joining me as always. Have a great day. Hopefully I will see you guys in game soon. And keep a lookout for the next video. Don't forget also I got a Steam group, Squirrely Squad Treehouse Club. And see you guys soon. Take care. Peace.